Hello and welcome to Health Talk. I'm Dr. Manny. We're going to talk about two of my favorite topics, sex and astrology. The stars make people do strange things, especially in bed. Joining me today are two experts in the field, our Fox sex expert, Dr. Yvonne Fulbright, and astrologer, Diana Brownstone. Thank you both for coming. Sex and astrology. Exciting segment. I cannot wait. Diana, I'm going to start with you. Tell me about what each sign means as so far as sex is concerned.
All right, well, the first sign of the zodiac is Aries, and they're...
That's me. That's me. Tell me all about it. Number one.
Well, Aries like to be first at everything. They're
Thank you.
impulsive. They jump in. They rush in. They want everyone to like them. They're the ones that want to get first crack at the beautiful man or woman that comes into the party.
There you go. There you go. Okay, Taurus.
Taurus, they're the most sensual sign of the zodiac. They're ruled by Venus. It's an earth sign. They like stability, and they like to repeat the same thing over and over. They like repetition.
All right, Gemini.
Geminis? Well, Gemini is an intellectual sign. It's also the sign of the twins. So with the duality there, sometimes they need two partners if they're not getting enough from one.
All right. Cancer.
Cancer, they're the nurturers of the zodiac, the caretakers. They like to pet and make the person feel comfortable.
All right. Leo.
Leos, they're very showy. They like to put on a performance and be applauded.
Virgo.
Virgo, they're very particular about what they like. They compartmentalize their lives and like to schedule things.
Libra.
Libra, they're the natural sign of companionship. So they really need to be in relationships. They need somebody to bounce things off of.
All right. What about Scorpio?
Scorpio is the most intense sign of the zodiac. It's also the sexual sign, so they really need to have a happy sex life in order to be happy.
And Sagittarius, what do you think of that?
Sagittarius, they go to extremes. They like experience. They'll never say no to anything, so they run the gamut.
They run the gamut. Okay, we got three more. Capricorn?
Capricorn, they're very determined. They don't take no for an answer, but they're very loyal, and they'll be there at your side.
Aquarius?
Aquarius, they like the unusual. You never know with Aquarius. Expect the unexpected. They're very scientific in their approach.
And finally, Pisces.
And Pisces, they're very intuitive. They like to get a feel for somebody, and they're caretakers as well, and they follow their intuition.
All right, now let's talk to our Fox sex expert. Before I ask this question, what sign are you?
Leo.
Yeah, Leo.
Are you surprised?
Now, why does astrology drive people to end up in different kinds of sexual relationships?
Well, really, it's about understanding your partner's energy, underlying energy field, and how we can be compatible at different levels. One of the reasons we're so fascinated with sexual astrology is because it gives us insight into a person's sexual identity, their emotional and relationship needs, their relationship dynamics, their personality differences, underlying motivations, and basically human nature.
But if you pay a lot of attention, like, you know, I love astrology. I'm sorry. Can it harm you? If you read some of these signs and you say, okay, I like this person, but this person is this sign, and I know we're not compatible together, so this is doom. Is that going to harm you? Well,
the signs are very limited in what they can tell you versus a person's full birth chart, and this is, their birth moment, or basically when they came into this universe as far as the year, date, time, and where. Once you have that information, it's pretty much the foundation of finding out how compatible you are, including sexually.
Okay, Diana, what are the most compatible signs to each other?
Well, for this, I like to look at the elements, such as fire and water, putting them together.
Okay. I'm an Aries.
Right. So in Aries, let's say we put you with a Scorpio. Okay, so...
I ended up with a Taurus.
Okay. So that,
I ended up with a Taurus.
You know what, you really do need to look at the sex planets, which are Venus and Mars. So while we're giving generalities here about the signs, you have to see maybe your Venus is in Scorpio, maybe your Mars is in Taurus. So when those come together, that's when you get the fuller picture.
So those are the happy days in the marriage, and the other bad days is when the moon moves away. What are the other compatible signs?
Well, the signs that are of the same element generally get along well. All the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If you're of the same element, things tend to flow. There's an understanding of your basic needs. But if you get signs that are, in astrology, we call it square to each other, 90 degrees, like Scorpio and Leo, or Taurus and Aquarius, there's an attraction and a sexual chemistry, but sometimes there's conflict.
All right, Yvonne, so how much should we invest in this world of astrology when it comes to our sexual life?
Well, really, it's going to come down to what your belief system is. If you don't believe in this stuff, if you think it's a bunch of crock, it's not really going to do any good for you.
Right.
But if you think that it's worth looking into, I would recommend getting some sort of chart done to work with an astrologer seriously to find out.
All right, so it could improve your sex life.
Sure.
I want to end up on a high note here. Thank you both for coming to the program. Very exciting. The holidays are here. So, good. Look for your perfect sign. And if you have any health topics you want to talk to me about, email me here at fox@drmanny@foxnews.com. Until next time, I'm Dr. Manny.